Hi my lovies and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a lip swatch video. I have so many Wet n Wild lipsticks. These are all the colours that I have, so you can see them there. I have 12 different colours. Some of these are new colours to Ireland. Some of them are sealed. I haven't even opened them because I actually just got sent some of these. I'm hoping I don't have any doubles in here. I tend to do that. I tend to buy colours and then get home and be like, I already owned this. Whoops. And then I just give it away to a friend or something. I will go through them from lightest to darkest. I think that's going to be the easiest and my lips are probably going to kill me. So I'm going to start off with the lightest lipstick that I have in my collection, and it's called Bare It All, and it's this nudie brown. So that's what Bare It All looks like on me. Depending on my complexion, Bare It All looks different every single time I wear it. If I'm more tanned, like what I am right now, because obviously I'm just home from Gran Canaria, but if I am more tanned, it kind of looks like a more nude colour, and then when I am a little bit paler, it looks more of a brown colour. I absolutely adore it, and that's Bare It All. One thing I will say about the Wet n Wild lipsticks is they are all a matte formula, but they're not drying. The next one I'm doing is called Just Peachy. Beside Bare It All, they look quite similar, but Just Peachy is more of a pinky tone to it. So that's what Peachy looks like on me. I actually love this one. I've worn it a good few times. The thing I will say about this one is though it definitely requires a lip liner, because on me it pulls ever so slightly too ashen or too pale on my lips and can look a bit kind of, I don't know, stark. But like right now it actually doesn't look too bad, but it definitely requires a lip liner for me anyway. Okay, so the next colour that I'm going to try on is called Think Pink. And that's what Think Pink looks like. So again, it's pulling quite light on my skin because obviously my skin tone's a little bit darker. This reminds me a little bit of Snob from MAC. However, Snob is a little bit more blue toned in it. But I remember when I was going through my crazy phase of wearing Snob all the time, I remember wearing this and thinking they looked quite similar. This is probably the smoothest on my lips to apply. It's quite moisturizing. I don't feel like it's drying. It's not emphasized on any of my lines. I actually quite like this color. Again, I would recommend a lip liner with it. I think Soar lip liner would go quite well with this. It went on a little bit more opaque and I only needed kind of one layer of it. So that again is Think Pink. So the next shade I have here is called Pinkerbell, and this is quite an obvious Barbie pink. I think this is going to be quite drying. It looks really matte. I've never worn this one before ever. It's actually not. It's quite moisturizing. So that is what Pinkerbell looks like on me. This is quite an in-your-face pink. It reminds me of Candy Yum Yum, but a much more wearable version of Candy Yum Yum. I actually quite like this. It's a really fun, bright colour. Definitely something I would wear in the summertime. I actually might do a tutorial using this. Quite like it. I actually think it's one of my favourites that I've tried so far. So that is, what do we call you? Pinkerbell. The next lipstick colour I have here is called Purty Cinnamon. I can never really say the name of that one right. I've never worn this one or tried this one. I've seen it around a lot, and I also know it's been mentioned that it was a dupe for Lady Danger, so I will let you know when I try it on my lips. Okay, this one's a lot more drying straight away. So that was what Purty Persimmon looks like on me. I feel like Lady Danger is a little bit more red, whereas this is a little bit more orange. I don't know, I'll have to compare them side by side and I'll tell you a little bit more when I see them closer. I actually quite like this. I think it's quite nice. I don't know if it wears very well on my skin tone, but I think it would look nice on a lot of complexions. This one, out of all of the ones I've tried so far, was the patchiest. It was the only one that I kind of had to go over certain areas a couple of times. So that's just kind of something to note about it, but it's not really a major problem, I suppose. It's only €2.50, so what do you expect from it? It is quite nice. So that's what Purty Persimmon looks like. So the next shade that I have here is called Mauve Outta here, and this is one of my favorite, my personal favorite ones. I used to wear this a lot. Haven't worn it that much recently, but it was a go-to lipstick there for a good little while. So that's what Mauve Outta here looks like. It is a purple type of lipstick. I wouldn't exactly say mauve. Looking at it in the mirror, it looks quite purple on me. Not very, very purple, but it's like a pinky purple. I absolutely love mauve out of here. It is one of the more opaque ones, like that last one, Purty Persimmon, that I said you have to kind of go over it. This one's like one swipe and it's just opaque. It's not patchy, it doesn't cling to any dry spots. I actually really like this. I think I might get back into wearing this now that the spring is coming around. So that is mauve out of here. The next colour that I have here is called Cherry Picking. This is a new one to my collection and a new one out in Ireland. I love the colour of this. It's quite a cherry red, that's all you can say about it, and it's exactly as the name describes. So that is what cherry picking looks like. It's not at all what I thought it would look like when I saw it in the tube. I thought it would come out like a red colour, but it's actually like a magenta fuchsia type of colour, and I absolutely adore this. I think this is a beautiful colour. It was really easy to apply. It's really glossy as well. I know these are designed or marketed as matte. There is a little bit of a sheen to it and they're quite easy to apply and they glide on. When I think of matte, I think of drying and something you're dragging across your lips and nearly pulling your lips off. But these are quite comfortable. I absolutely love this colour, and that is Cherry Picking. The next colour I have here is again new, and this is called In the Flesh. When I say new, I mean new to the Irish market. My lips are getting really painful right now. That last colour actually kind of stained them as well. This is In the Flesh, and it's a dark brown with a slight bit of like pink in it. So that is In the Flesh. It's definitely not as dark as I thought it would be. I don't know why I thought this would come off darker on my lips. It's a beautiful colour. It is quite nice. It applied lovely. I love the look of it on my lips. I just don't know what colour to describe it. I just feel like I have a MAC lipstick that is this colour, and I will try and find it. I'm going to be doing a MAC dupes video, so you might see this in it if I can locate the lipstick that I think it matches with. That is In the Flesh. I think it's quite pretty. The next lipstick that I'm going to try for you guys is called Spiked with Rum. Ah, I like the name of that. And it's quite a deep dark brown. Okay, that's Spiked with Rum. Out of all of the lipsticks I've tried so far, this is definitely the creamiest, the smoothest on my lips, and it was the easiest to apply, the most opaque. I did a terrible application, it's very messy, but you get the gist of what the colour is like. I absolutely adore this colour in the tube. I'm not sure how it is on my lips. I'm not sure if I like it that much on me, but it is a beautiful colour. That again was Spiked with Rum. The next one here is called Mocha Licious, and this is quite a dark brown colour, so it'll be interesting to see what that looks like on my lips. This is actually one of my favourite ones that I've tried. I'm actually a big fan of this colour. I think it's beautiful. It's really like a retro brown. This is a really dark brown though compared to the last one that had that slight red undertone to it. Again, quite creamy, smooth, opaque, no patchiness, wasn't clinging to anything. Actually, all of these lipsticks are kind of like that. I'm not noticing a huge amount of dryness from any of them. So my second last one is called Sugarplum Fairy, and this one always reminds me of MAC's Rebel. I think it's been compared to it. It's quite similar to it in everything. Shade, tone. I have this a long time and I haven't worn it all that much. I think it's just because Rebel is like a staple for me and I always go to it. And that's just what that one looks like on. One of my favourite ones out of the whole Wet n Wild lipstick collection, and I'm a big fan. So again, that one is Sugarplum Fairy. Really opaque, creamy, easy to apply, very like Rebel. Reminds me so much of Rebel. €2 versus €20. You can't beat that. This lipstick is called Cherry Bomb. I have a tutorial with it, which I think is the only tutorial I have with one of these Wet n Wilds, and I will link it down below. I love it. It's so like MAC's Diva. It's not even right. They could be twins. They're so like each other. I love everything about this lipstick. It's fantastic. So that is Cherry Bomb. Again, really like MAC Diva. One of my favorites. I absolutely adore it. I can't stress how much I love this lipstick. I love everything about this. I love how it wears on my complexion. I love it with so many different eyeshadow looks. It's my most worn other than Bare It All. I searched high and low for this when I saw swatches of it online, and I realised then that you couldn't actually buy it in Ireland at the time, and I couldn't put it down. And one that I recommend if you like deep deep dark vampy type of lips. So that is the final one, and that one again is called Cherry Bomb. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved filming it for you. That is my entire Wet n Wild collection. I hope you saw a few colours that you would like to try out yourself. I recommend going with Cherry Bomb though if you are into the dark ones, like I said. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your favourite Wet n Wild lipstick is. Let me know what lip products you would like to see me swatch next. And until the next time, I will talk to you then. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye!